Hi, fam. Welcome back to All Things Femme. And so, boom, you got engaged, and now you're single. How do you go from planning a wedding and being with the love of your life or a love in your life, and now you're just broken up? Well, cut to me. If you recall, my last video was about how to be a wife from the beginning. And all those things were real and true. But in the interim, we broke up. They say breaking up is hard to do. And when you love someone, it's so true. Now, regardless of the reason of my breakup, obviously, if we were engaged, anybody who breaks up from an engagement is going to feel some type of way. And you don't have to be breaking up from an engagement to understand, what I'm feeling. Um, most breakups are going to be detrimental, especially if you still have love between you and that person. So I was already planning to do a breakup video, but I thought, how raw it could be to show you all that, I'm literally going through this at this moment, but I tell you what, I'm not going to keep listening to this. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but this background music got to go. Okay. And please forgive my voice. Laryngitis has me, but I don't have it. Or maybe it's the other way around, but regardless, please work with me. But again, no, the song has got to go. So, as I said before, today we're talking about breakups, specifically how to keep it cute, feminine, classy, smart, and not crazy, right? Because who wants to be the crazy ex? Not me, shouldn't be you either. Legit, this is for my girls who are done posting sad quotes, who are done posting Jamarcus cheated again, who are done stalking the new girlfriend, who are done writing long paragraphs and nobody asked for. Trust me, they don't read them. I told y'all, I'm a Sagittarius, half man, half horse. I don't even read long paragraphs, and I'm a woman. You think Larry is going to read a text that is paragraphs long? Probably not. Larry is busy with his new girlfriend. Like, be like Cash Doll's baby's father and just get the kids, let him go or let her go and live her best new life. We're not being crazy over exes. They're an ex for a reason, whether you want to feel the breakup or they did. Now, back in the day, I've had breakups where I was crazy, legitimately. I'm throwing eggs at your house, toilet paper, I'm throwing eggs at your house. I'm talking about your mama. I'm posting whatever on the socials. Like, I'm being legitimately psycho. Why? So uncute, so unpleasant, ew. Like, who takes ketchup packets and throws it at their ex's car? Who did that hurt? I literally wasted gas to go throw ketchup packets at your car. You probably went to the car wash the next day with your new girl and said, haha, she's nuts. I would have I would have said that, and I'm me, the ketchup thrower. Gotta laugh to keep on. You have to laugh to keep from crying. So anyway, I've been there. I've been the crazy ex, and I looked crazy, and I'm sure they laughed at me together, probably at night as they went to the car wash together. And that's one of their stories they probably still laugh at because they're still together, actually, by the way. Anyway, you got to be your own best friend because I really do make myself laugh through a breakup that is so fresh, y'all. I am still kicking and I am here by myself laughing. You got to. But you know why I can laugh about it now? Because I have learned better. I know how to handle a breakup with softness, femininity, clarity, or something like it, and just move on with grace and dignity. You don't want to be a story people are telling their new girlfriend years from now, and they're laughing at you. I want to say laughing at your stupid ass. We want to remain soft, not stupid. So, first things first, yes, you are going to be sad. Yes, you are going to cry. Yes, you are going to not put on makeup some days. Yes, you are going to not want to go to work. Please don't do that. Please make sure you get your money. I have countless times had to stay home after a breakup and it did nothing for my money. Nothing for my money. And guess what? I know it is easier said than done, but people come and go because they have free will. Money, if you work for it, or obviously if you don't, people can give you money, but if you work for it, it don't have no choice but to direct deposit. So go with what you know, which is that your direct deposit still hits on the 1st and 15th. Go to work, baby girl. Don't let a breakup stop you more than one day from work, okay? And if you are on a final warning, don't by any means say F that job because what's going to happen is they're going to tell you no F you and you're going to be calling the unemployment office. Don't do that, okay? Go to work. Jimmy is still going to work. I promise you. Go to work. You can eat hot Cheetos in bed. You can stay up until 2 a.m. listening to Summer Walker, which, by the way, really does help. That last album she did was a great breakup album. I'm so sad that Homeboy did her like that, but it gave for a really great album. I'm just gonna tell you that. But what you can't do is go out there and put the energy into the world because you're just putting out bad energy. You don't want to put that on social media. You don't need to do her loss captions, none of that. You are just moving away in silence. Nobody needs to know that y'all broke up. And I'm gonna be very transparent. I forgot this step originally after this breakup, and I had to deactivate my page like I was 12 because it was embarrassing. I felt like Homer backing into the bushes. Before you go online and post something, say, am I posting this for myself or for my ex or for my ex's new girl? You're not a content creator for your ex. Like, there's no reason you do not need to be posting anything for him to see. That's a no-no. It's desperate. It's giving, you need a water hose because you're thirsty. If you feel the need to post all your feelings on Snapchat or whatever it is that you post on, get a journal. I promise you it helps. I started writing in mine after my breakup. Well, no, y'all know I journal, right? I tell y'all that. But I did start a new one, clearly, after this breakup. It's fine. Journal. Figure yourself out. Let's talk about blocking. Blocking has been a lifesaver for me Because if I block you on everything, then I know you can't see me acting a fool for you. So then I don't have to get on nothing and act a fool. Understand? So it is okay. Block him. Have a block party. Block him, his mama, his granny, his little cousin. You don't need to talk to Shaquita and them. It's fine. Your life was just fine before you met Shaquita and all of, you know, little Bobby's friends. It's fine. Blocking is not petty. Blocking is spiritual hygiene. Like I said, if you don't take care of your feelings, who else is going to take care of them? Block everybody. You don't need to see little Kiki's graduation. Little Kiki gonna graduate whether you see the pictures or not. Block. You don't have to fall for I've been thinking about you messages. Once the y'all have the closure, your final conversation, like put in your own head, this is our final conversation so that you never seek closure because closure is an illusion anyway. You really love the person, you're never going to have closure. You're going to always love them. That's what they say, but you're supposed to always love them. So, whatever. Happy birthday. Thank you. I had 10 birthdays while we were together. You told me 10 times. This 11th time that we're not together, guess what? Keep your happy birthday. Thank you, Junior. Now, it's okay to still love your person, and if nothing really, really big happened and you guys are just like kind of going through something or whatever, I don't like to play with love like that. Like either we're going to be together or we're not. But if you and your person do that, okay, fine. You can text them back, I guess. But if you know that this is it, you're never, ever, 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 ever getting back together, Taylor Swift, you don't fall for that. Don't fall for any of those text messages. If you want to reply, reply in your notes app and close it. Good night. You want to glow up, but make sure you do this glow up for you. Go back to school if you want to. Go take that art class that you never got to take because you were always picking up his kids from school. Like, go get out into the world and do you. Start working out, start some sort of routine. Look at yourself in the mirror, tell yourself you're beautiful. Get on dating websites when you're ready. Like, move on. Take a break from social media. You do not need to see happy couples everywhere. It's okay I mean, we all are human. You get jealous. I personally just believe like my time's coming, so I don't necessarily get jealous, but it's okay to have feelings about it. Do what you have to do. Take a break from social media. Pray, visualize, do whatever you have to do to glow up. Okay? You do not want to leave a person and then go into a relationship with another person as the same person. Take the time you need, whether it's spiritually, physically, emotionally, whatever you need to do to grow up, to be a better person and learn from that breakup. Take the time to do it. Every breakup is going to teach you something. It's up to you to learn the lesson. Because if you don't, it's going to keep coming back around. Why do you want to keep going through the same lesson? Just learn it and move on. I don't know what this music is, but it's called Sadness, but it's stupid. That's what it should be called. No, I'm sorry. Thank you for whoever makes this non-copyright music. We need it in our life. We want it in our life. Thank you. I don't even know if y'all can hear it. I turned it up a little bit, so you probably can hear it now. Stay soft, not naive. Just because you're healing doesn't mean you gotta be stupid. Like you haven't had a date in 10 months and you miss Tyrone. That don't mean that you start paying for dates with some new rando. No, that is not how life goes. Don't let people play in your face. Be feminine, but that doesn't mean you're passive. That doesn't mean you let people do anything to you. You want to keep your peace, not the peace. You do what you have to do to keep your own inner peace. Okay? Because most people think about this. If you are uncomfortable, that means you have chosen your comfortability over the other person's comfortability. Why would you do that? Choose your own self. They would. Everyone does not deserve your heart and your money or your time. Like, just because you are healing does not mean you just jump and go on a date, or you jump and go spend time with whomever. No, heal. Take the time. It's okay. And by the way, you don't have to tell a person why you're done. You have every right to change your mind about a person. You may say today he wrote the moon, and you can wake up tomorrow and say, you know what? Nah, I don't think I even want the moon. I literally asked for Saturn, and go on about your business. You don't belong to him. He does not belong to you. You don't need to tell him you're done. Move around. And you don't have to explain it, especially if it's ending because there's being a bad, like, abuse, cheating, whatever. Those really harsh things. Move around. Do what you have to do for your mental health. And when your mind starts replaying the good parts, remember, a breakup happens for a reason, if not many. Pick one and replay it in your mind. No, I'm not going back to Jimmy. I'm not. Me and Jimmy had great times, but that one time Jimmy bent over and his crack was showing, and I could never get over that. I'm not going back to Jimmy because every time I look in his eyes, I see the crack of his ass. I understand. Leave Jimmy alone. You don't like Jimmy anymore. Remind yourself why it did not work out. Listen, make your comeback quiet and consistent. Have a plan. Work. Now, listen, after my last breakup, not this one uh, that I recently just had, but the one before that, when we broke up, I had a plan. Um, I wasn't quite ready for the breakup at the moment, or the plan wasn't moving, but whatever. I knew what I wanted to do to progress my life. And even though it took a moment, I put those things into place and started doing what I needed to do, which led me to my last partner. And even if your partner, the next person, is not the one, they are on your path to wherever you're headed. Where, I mean, at the end of the day, we're all gonna be unalived, right? So everybody you meet is just a part of that story until that day. That day. That day. Keep glowing up. Your glow up is not going to happen overnight. So you need to get a certification. So it's going to take 30 days or 30 months, whatever. The 30 days is going to pass anyway. Get the certification. Go get a new hobby. Go take up horseback riding. Take yourself on a little date. Go have tea by yourself. Invest in your talents. Show up for yourself the way you wish that your ex partner would have shown up for you, and y'all still would be together, right? Do those types of things for yourself because, again, you are single now. Who else is going to do it? Take care of you. Go to therapy if you need to. And which, like I've said before, who doesn't need therapy? Who does not need therapy? You don't need therapy. You must have Jesus. Phone number. And I'm not talking about the Bible. I mean, he must call you on the main line and be like, say, this what you need to do. Otherwise, we probably all need to be in therapy. I'm just saying, therapists are never going to run dry because, baby, mental health is something. But healing does get boring sometimes, but boring is beautiful. Give yourself time, give yourself space, and just heal, okay? And do it in silence. Everybody does not have to know. Just boom. Because I sure One day I had a boo. One day, I'm not talking about this breakup, but one day I had a boo. One day I was just chilling, and then I had a new boo, and they were the best thing that ever happened to me at that time, which was the last person. And everybody was just like shocked because I just came out of nowhere with this new person and this newfound joy, this newfound happiness. Every time you have a breakup, start again, just revamp, come back stronger, be a better woman for the next person, and redefine what it is you want in the next person, and redefine who you want to be as yourself alone as a single, and who you want to be in your next relationship. You should always be getting better. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are going through a breakup with me, let me know down in the comments. You do not have to tell me your business because I would not tell you mine. But I'm here. I get it. I'm sad. I have had chocolate chip cookies for like 2 days. And before that, I didn't eat it all. And today, I didn't eat it all. Like, I get it. It is okay to be sad, even if you made the right decision, or even if you feel in regret and you feel like you made the wrong decision, whatever. At this point, we're here, we're in a breakup, and we're going to do it with class. Nobody deserves to see you sweat. And when you get on the social medias and posting things and driving past their house, you sweating hard. You sweating the hell out of them, actually. We're not doing that. We are walking away in peace. And even if we cannot be at peace with them, we are going to be at peace with ourselves. Trust me, you are not the only person dealing with a breakup. I feel you. We're going to get through it. Thank you for joining me. And like, share, comment, subscribe if you are a new subscriber, or if you are just a subscriber, period, which you might be if you're here, or probably are if you're here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you so much for going on this journey with me. And I don't know, I guess I just told however many people that I went from a fiance to I guess a free woman, depending on how you look at it. And I'm not saying that with a smile, okay? I don't want anybody to think I'm like, yay. But understand, regardless of if the breakup is your fault, their fault, you wanted it, they wanted it, nobody wanted it, you both wanted it, whatever, you will, this too shall pass. And you will get past it and you will get better. We're going to grow.